So this is a before and after. I actually shot this back in June. Today is November, so it's about 4 or 5 months ago. Anyway, this one's been sitting in my downloads folder since then. It's really, it's not that exciting of a before and after. This is one of the first videos I shot, so there's probably going to be some cringy moments in there. But like I said, I've literally had this sitting in my downloads folder for like 4 or 5 months, and I figured it was time we just go ahead and publish it or delete it, and I would hate to just delete it for no reason. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this before and after. Funny side note on this: this dude actually did not pay me for this for like months afterwards. I think it took at least like 3 months to collect on it, and it was really a small value project anyway. So. That's part of the reason why I didn't publish it right away. I just wasn't really sure how it was going to shake out, but yeah, so that was kind of weird, but did end up eventually getting paid, and yeah, so here you go. Enjoy. Hey everybody, Sam from Web Contempo here, and today we've got another before and after project we're going to take a look at. Now, this is for a company called Cam Inc., and they make technical publications, so kind of a B2B kind of thing. And basically what you can see here, we've got this site pulled up in the Wayback Machine. What happened with these guys is, for whatever reason, back in, say, about 2015, their website lapsed, and they ended up losing it. So luckily, the Internet Archive keeps the somewhat backups of your site. Now, you're not guaranteed that every page is going to get backed up, and stuff here like Flash you're going to probably lose, but overall you'll see it actually keeps a pretty good portion of the site intact. So luckily for these guys, we were actually able to go back in and scrape all this content out of the Internet Archive. So that's just a good example of that. Even if you let your website lapse, it's still possible to get it back by scraping the content from the Wayback Machine, which is a free service, and it just basically does this for every single website, if you can imagine that. So basically all we needed to do on this project was take the existing content and repurpose it into a new WordPress site, mobile friendly, with the updated design, and they didn't need this client login area anymore either. So that's pretty much what we did. Now here I'm going to flip over to the site, and this is basically what we came up with for these guys. Now let me refresh it here. So you can see we just added a little bit of animation in the header, nothing too special. And if you scroll this down, you'll see that on mobile that huge block of text doesn't show. So we thought that would be a pretty practical way of doing this. They didn't really have a ton of content. I mean, they have these pages, but overall it's not like really a ton of stuff. So what we did is we basically tried to add a bunch of really nice quality stock photography to the site so that we could sort of beef up what was already there. So, we took a site with very little content and, not a lot of appeal to it, and really made a nice, clean and professional looking layout with it. As you see, pretty much cover all the bases here on the home page. You got the mission statement, nice welcome intro about us, and then right here in the Our Services section, each of these links into a detail page where you can find more information. So you'll see here we got technical writing. So these are all on the same page, and they use a smooth scroll for navigating them. And we have each section broken up with these differing background colors. We just add a little bit of gray background here to contrast against the white. So we just break them up into nice sections and make it really easy for people to read through and find what they're looking for. So we see we took all those pages they had here. They had this whole separate navigation, all these pages, and we really condensed it down into a nice looking clean page that's going to be easy for people to come to and find what they're looking for quickly. As you can see, we've got the nice use of stock images in here as well. Let me just check out the about page really quick. Nothing too special here. We've got another nice large full width stock photo. It looks really nice, and they didn't really have much on the about page, so having this big photo here is a really nice way of just kind of stretching out the content and making it look like there's a little bit more than there actually is. Here we got the products page. So here we got another large image at the top. And then we've kind of broken this out into sections again here with these nice large icons for their different products, which I think looks really nice. Compare that against what they had before. And you'll see you got to make 2 clicks even to get into one of the products, and it's really not as nice of a presentation at all. So we jazzed that up quite a bit. It looks much more modern. Huge upgrade from what they had before. News, this is like the blog, and we use this for press releases. And as you can see, we've got a nice full width blog here. It uses a large featured image, and they can put their press releases in here, and it should look pretty nice. Probably they would want to have different pictures here, but they also got this nice header here, which again, we have very little amount of content and it's kind of dull, so adding these pictures really kind of spruces it up a little bit. Now here we got the industries tab. This is pretty cool. We've got this JavaScript effect where it kind of shows their abilities in different industries that they serve. So this is really kind of a cool and fun way to make the site a little bit more interactive and showcase their abilities. So I think check it out one more time there. Down here, a little bit more information on the different industries I serve. You see, again, we broke this up into gray and white sections just to kind of keep things consistent. And yeah, overall, I think this was a really smart way of taking advantage of some of the built-in functions of this theme to do something really cool and unique presentation there. And then finally, we got the contact page. Yep, here we got a full width map. Looks like we need to pop back the contact form in there. And then we've got the other contact information and so forth. So again, pretty nice full width layout. Looks good. Nice and clean. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we came up with. You see, it sizes down pretty nicely on mobile. Now these actually are like a little bit bigger than what I would like to see. So what we probably will do is add a little padding under each of these read more buttons so that they're not butted right up against each other. But otherwise, you see the photos are large enough so that they're not distorted even at a smaller size. So if you're on your phone, this is going to be a pretty easy way to get to the site and browse through it. And I think that's just about as small as that paragraph text is going to go. And then you'll see we've got the nice side menu here as well, so you can get through to all these sections. And these are also a pretty nice layout on mobile. So yeah, compared to what they originally had, I think this is a huge step up. It really is a modern look, and considering they had lost this site, it's pretty fortunate that we were able to recover a lot of this information and basically repurpose it into something even cooler and more modern and current with what's popular today. So perfect example of, maybe you let your domain lapse and then you bought it back but your website went away. Well, there are people out there like us who can actually go back and scrape all these things and put them back together for you and turn lemons into lemonade. So anyway, this is kind of a quick one. This is really kind of a basic site, so nothing too special with it, but you can see it's really, I like the layout a lot. I think it's really clean and professional looking, and I'm happy with the way this one turned out, and the client likes it, and we were able to get this done really affordable, and only it took a couple days to turn it around. So all in all, it was a really nice project to work on. So anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're going to always have more before and afters, and we've got more tutorials on the way and a bunch of cool stuff coming up. So yeah, just hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Thanks.